Okay, here we are. Sorry. Yeah, trying to get this set up. I got some new lighting. I got some new, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Okay, welcome. I hope you can join me. I've left information on my Facebook pages and different things, and we're just gonna give it a couple minutes here. I've got my cute little, we're gonna get started with this. And this, I'm gonna show you while we're waiting for some people to hop on here. This is the look that we're gonna do tonight. It's called Berry Nior. I think that's how you say it, Nior. Is it, what is it, French? I don't know. And I'm going to show you this look, and I'm excited. We've got a few things that we're doing, so I hope you can join, and I hope you will be one of my winners, because we're going to be doing 3 drawings. However, it's going to be done a little bit differently because we're not going to do it right here on this. This is my professional, personal page, I guess you'd say. And so we're going to do it after this is over with. I'm going to draw the names. We're going to do a little spinning wheel and draw the names for the different categories of winners. And we're going to draw a hostess for this party. And then the second drawing is going to be, we're going to invite, if you invite 3 people and they attend, then your name goes into the drawing. And the third one is to win a mini oil-free makeup remover. And that's what the drawing is going to be. So we're going to have a lot of fun doing this. So first of all, let's start with our tic-tac-toe board. Now, I mentioned this in the beginning, and it's also on my Facebook page, to draw yourself, it doesn't have to be fancy, just draw yourself a tic-tac-toe board, okay? And then also number 1 through 3 right here. And right now, I'm going to give you the questions, and I can also try to remember to put them on my Facebook page after our party's done. So I hope you got yourself a nice beverage, and you got your jammies on, and you're all ready to go, because this is going to be fun. This is my first one doing something like this. So let's see how it works. So we have the 1, 2, 3, and then your tic-tac-toe board. So what you're going to do here is you're going to put in each one of these squares right here a favorite Mary Kay item. Okay, now this is okay. If you already have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, it's okay. You can still play to give the hostess credit. We don't know who that hostess is going to be yet because we're going to draw her name. We're going to spin for her name. But anyway, that just helps her out, okay? So in each one of these squares, put your favorite Mary Kay item, okay? And then when this is done, then we're going to go through and spin, and we're going to go through the board. And I have, you know, for the winner, and I have the answers to this anyway, so it doesn't matter. So do you understand that? I hope I didn't make that too confusing. So make sure if you do that you take a picture of this when you're done and send it to me, Facebook message it to me, or text message me, whatever, so I can see your board, okay? So that's how this is going to work. Now, I'm going to go through the 3 questions right here, and I'm going to try to remember to go back and list them on my Facebook page so that you have them at your fingertips so that you can answer these questions. So let me just go in here and find, the first question is, and you just write your answer, short little answer in the first, for number 1. Number 1 is, if you could wave a magic wand, what would you change about your skin? Okay, if you could wave a magic wand, what would you change about your skin? And the second question is, just for fun, would you rather be A, pampered with samples, B, spoiled with free beauty surprises, or C, just watch and chill with your beverage? How's that? That was kind of simple. So those are the 3 questions, and you just put them in order, 1, 2, and 3, and then you fill in your tic-tac-toe board with your favorite Mary Kay items, okay? So let's get moving on to the next one. And now, as you can see, we're just going to jump right in. We're going to show you this look, easy breezy to do. And if you're interested in this look, you can do this. You can do this too. And here's the next part that I want you to remember to go do is in your app store, you're going to download the Mirror Me app. And you can try on all of these looks. It's super fun, super easy. And let me just see if I can get that in here for you so that you can see what it is. And let's see here. Are we going live here? I think we are. Hope we can. I'm not finding it. Okay. So, yep, so we are. Okay, there we go. Now we are live. And now I can see it. Okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you what the Mirror Me app looks like. And it is super fun. Okay, can you see this little icon right down here? I also posted it on my Facebook page. You just tap on that after you've downloaded it. And I'm going to and you want to do this without any makeup on. Okay, so you want to have a bare face. And we're going to do live camera. And you're going to take a picture. Probably should take off my glasses, and I'm going to show you super easy, super fun things to do here quickly. Okay, so I just took, that's not a really great picture. Sorry. Let me redo that. Okay, I gotta put my glasses on to see. Let's redo it. Retake. Okay, and I'll try to smile. Now you want to make sure that your eyelids show, that your lips show. Whoops. Okay, there we go. So then we're going to download that picture, and I'm just going to pick one, and okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to next, because it's been saved to my gallery, and then I'm going to go back, and I am going to, then you go back to the little hamburger menu, you're going to see this list, see what's new, and you can pick different looks. You'll even be able to pick the look for what we're doing. Here's different looks down here. You can try any one of those. You can try the ones that we're doing today. And let me just take off my glasses and just show you what we're doing. Okay, so I chose that one, and that's what that looks like. So there's different ones you can play with that, and if you have any questions, you can let me know, because I want to get going on this, because what happens is 9 times out of 10 I run out of internet. So that one was for that. So that's just basically how you do this. My looks, select a look, and let's see. So right here you have all of these choices to do, so that you can try on the different looks. Okay, so let's just jump right in and get back to what we were doing here. And I'm going to put this down here so that I can see and make sure. Turn the sound down on this so I can watch. Okay, here we go. Now what I did first, I put on my foundation. My face is cleansed. I've got my skincare and everything on, and I put on my foundation. My eyebrows are on too. So we're just going to jump right in and do the eyes. And then if we want to do a full makeup tutorial, we can do that too. So let's just dive in and start. So what this is asking for, these are beautiful colors. So we've got the first one. I'm just going to show them to you first so that you can see. We are going to be using the Sunlit Rose right down here. And this is a shimmery shade. If you don't want to use a shimmer shade, you can use the matte. They have a different one. It's not called Sunlit Rose. It's called Dusty Rose, which is very close to this one, but without the shimmer. So I'm going to use the shimmer anyway, just to show you what that looks like. And then we're going to use the Merlot, which is this one up here. It's a dark purple. This is great if you have hazel eyes. And then we're going to be using black waterproof liner and wineberry blush and appleberry lipstick. So this is going to be a very pretty look. So let's just jump right in and get started. So first of all, we are going to go with the Sunlit Rose. Now what I use is I have a face cloth with me. It's damp. And this is how I prevent the fallout from my powder on my brushes. And brushes are extremely important. You want to use good tools. And I have the brushes right here, and I have them color coded so I know which one is for which. Okay, so let's just jump in here and do this. Now I'm going to use the one for all over color, and that one is going to be with a brush similar to this. I don't have all my Mary Kay brushes yet, but I'm getting there. So I set these out here, and I wipe it off on the washcloth or the face cloth. Oh, we got to put my hair back too, and this cute little, last time I had this on, I had it on upside down. So see if I can, and my hair is so thick. Now I'm sorry, I apologize, okay? Don't judge me. This is a goofy look for me. Whoops, gotta get my hair back. And I kind of pull it off to the side. Isn't that cute? I think this is so cute. Oops, I got a hair in my face right now. Okay, so here we go. We got our little hair bow on. Got our hair pulled back as best we can here. Yeah, my hair is really, this thing is really tight on my head because my hair's so thick. Okay, here we go with this. Now, we are going to take our eyeshadow brush all over, and we are going to put it in the, what was it? Sunlit Rose. And this is going to go on your lid all over the lid with a brush. So we're just going to tap it in here, and we just want to tap into this color right here, the Sunlit Rose. And it's going to, I'm going to look down here in my mirror, come all across the lid, just like this. And this is a really pretty color. And you don't have to worry about if you come out too far. I'm going to show you how to fix that too. So back in here again with the Sunlit Rose, and we're going to do the other eye. And if you need to use an eyeshadow primer, the liquid eyeshadow works great. You can use that as an eyeshadow primer. Okay, so I have that on both eyes, just like that. And okay, so, and you can see where I've come down too far here. I'm going to fix that. This is a fun little secret. And then the next thing is we're going to take the Merlot, and the Merlot, I need my little angled brush here. It's a wedged brush. I don't want that one. Here it is. And my other brushes are going to fall off the table. I like my little angled brush. Can you see that angle in there? I don't want to try not to scowl too. And I'm going to be wanting this one. So then we're going to go in with a Merlot, and that's this darker purple one up here. And we're just going to tap into that. And where that's going to go, we're going to do the C shape here. So we're going to come and angle your brush up and come right up into the crease. In a C shape. Don't worry, I know that looks dark, but we're going to get that taken care of. And back into some more Merlot. And again, into a C shape, up and across. Just like that. And it's really dark, isn't it? But that's okay. Because my motto is, if in doubt, blend it out. So then, we're going to blend that out really, really well. With a really good blending brush. If I can find a blending brush right here. And with these blending brushes, I don't rub it. I just tap it. Do the other side. Tap all of those heavy lines so that you don't see where one begins and the other one ends, okay? Just like that. And let me grab my bigger mirror here so I can see how I'm doing. Okay, and then I'm going to, there, I like that. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to take this because I like the highlighter underneath my brow bone. And we're going to take this, is that Blossom, I believe, this lighter one, and we're going to come up, whoops, I don't need that, up underneath here. And just kind of come up underneath the brow, just like that. And then again, we're going to tap. I'm also going to put a little bit in here in the corner and at the outer corner. And I'm going to show you something really quick as well. And we're going to go ahead and blend that in. Brushes are rolling off the table here. Let me stick them up. There we go. Okay, so now the next thing, this is the cool part. This is what I just absolutely think that this is amazing. Okay, so let me put my glasses on so I can make sure and see how we're doing here, because I don't want to be too... Okay, so we need to blend this out just a little bit more. You can use your finger. And now what we're going to do is this lighting in this room isn't all that great, so okay. Okay, then what we're going to do is we are going to clean up our mistakes. If you make a mistake, you don't have to worry about it because you can get it all cleaned up. I can find the right one here. Right here it is. This under eye corrector, this is amazing. This is amazing. So what you're going to do with this, and let me turn this up so I can see here. We're going to put here, here, whoop, and here. Okay, now I do have my foundation on, so that's going to be blended into the foundation. And then we're going to take a damp sponge, and we talked about this before, a damp makeup sponge, and you want them damp because if they're dry, they're going to absorb all of your makeup, and it's not going to have the effect you want it to. Okay, so we're going to come all up underneath here, all the way up to the outer corner, so everything is lifted up. Same side over here. And it just does all the correcting for you right up underneath your eye. Just like that. Now I want you to take a look and see how that has lifted by doing it that way, by coming up to the outer corner. It just takes care of all of that fallout, and it's opened up my eye. Now the fun thing about this product here, this is the under eye corrector, and I just had it. Where did I put it? This this under eye corrector comes in just one color, and this neutralizes, I guess that's the word I want, all of the colors that you might even have under here. Like if you've got dark circles, if you've got greenish or reddish, I have red under here, anything like that, it just takes it right away and it just blends really nice into your foundation. So that's how you use that. And I like to put a little bit of extra highlight in the corner of my eye and at the outer corner, so I'm going to use this. This is a concealer, but I use the very lightest one just because I want that lifted look. And now I'm going to use another sponge right in here, and we just kind of dampen it for this purpose. And I use the pointed end of this, and I'm just going to come in here and come up with this. This is going to brighten the inner corner and the outer of my eye. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to line our eyes with the black waterproof, I gotta find a better place to put my glasses so I can find them, eyeliner, and this is the black waterproof. Love this. Now I'm going to sharpen this end because I don't like a really thick eyeliner line because I have I have hooded eyes because the skin comes down, and I don't like that look of having a dark line here. So you can take off the end cap on these, and put my glasses back on. My goodness. And we just twist this to sharpen. I'm going to hold it like this so it doesn't fall into on my carpet. I've done that before. Not a fun thing to try to get out. Okay, so now I got a nice, can you see that? Maybe right there. Kind of a nice little point, and then we're going to put this cap back on, and all that stuff falls back into the cap. And now you're going to line tight line, which means right in your lash line. Okay, not above it, not below it, right in it. So I'm going to go ahead, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but I'm just going to start in short little strokes right into my lash line. Just like that. Okay, you can see that. So I'm going to do the other side. I don't know if you can see it or not. Whoa, need to pat that out. Now if you're younger and you want to do the cat eye and do the wider eyeliner, you can do that. I prefer not to, just because, like I said, hooded eyes. I'm going to do the same, or I'm not going to do, nope, I'm not going to do the bottom because I'm going to use the Merlot down there. But I'm going to take my eyeliner. This, it has the spoolie for your brows, and this one is for your liner. I love this thing. It's so nice and small and tight that you just can blend all of this so you have a nice, even, smooth line. Especially if you have a little bit of crepiness in there, this is going to fill that in. Okay, and then at the end, if you want to come up and create that little flick out there if you want to. I'm not going to do mine super heavy, but I'm just going to come up just like that. And now we're going to go in and do this one. And I stay right in the lash line. I just kind of short little strokes and blend that all in. And then do my little flick if I want one right out there. Like that. And that looks pretty good. So then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Merlot. I'm going to use the same brush. Put it on the washcloth or the face cloth and moisten it up. And then I'm going to use the Merlot eyeshadow. And I'm going to put that right down here, right in the lash line. Just like that. And we're going to do this side. There, that's done. All right. Now the next thing is I'm going to put some mascara on. Since I don't have any on today, I waited and just 2 or 3 crimps, and don't do it with mascara on. Make sure your eyelashes are bare. And just crimp 2 or 3 times just to kind of curl them up. And then my favorite is my Great Heights mascara. And back and forth, just go back in there and coat. And then, if you have any techniques that work for you, I'd love to hear about them. Put them in the comments. And we just kind of coat our lashes. And let me just tell you too about the foundation. I use a CC cream and a 3D matte foundation together, mixed. Now the CC cream is amazing because it oxidizes once it comes out of the bottle or the tube, and it matches so many different skin types, and it just matches and blends your skin super nice. It might look too light in the tube, but it comes out once it oxidizes, once it hits the air, the oxygen in the air, it oxidizes and makes a beautiful warm color for your face. And like I said, so many skin tones can wear that. They have like 4 of them, I think. Light, like extra light, light, medium, medium deep, and so there's a color to match every single skin tone. Now you can use it by itself, or you can use it as a foundation primer with your other foundation, however you want to do it. Or like a lot of times on the weekends, I will just use the CC cream and nothing else, not my other foundation. Now I'm going to do my lower lashes and just wiggle those back and forth and get them coated. You can always go back and do a second and a third coat if you want to, but for tonight's purposes, we're just going to go with this. Now we're going to use our blush, and I am going to show you a magnificent brush. If you watched it last night, you know exactly which one I'm going to be talking about, but this is a different night, a different look. It's this Mary Kay blush and contouring brush, and it's dented right here so you can fit your finger or your thumb in here. It's angled, so this is the contour end, and then this part you tap in for the blush, and this is amazing. So I am going to contour. So I'm going to, whoops, not with that one. I'm going to contour. I'm going to use this contour shade here, and then we're going to use the lighter one. No, actually, I'm going to use the darker one. We're going to use the darker one right here for this. So let's change my mind. Now, if you are a more mature woman, you're going to want to keep everything from the nose up to lift. Anything, any blush or anything below the nose is going to make you look older, going to make your face look droopy and sag. So everything, and it's going to be against everything that you've ever learned, but it's going to come right across here, just like this, okay? So we're going to tap it in there, and don't need quite that much, and we're going to start at the hairline. We're going to come at the top of our ear, straight across to the nose. wherever that is on you, just like that. And I'm just going to show you the difference. Look at that, it looks lifted, okay? And then I put a little on my nose, on the outsides of my nose, and I will take a little bit and put it up here, a little up here, a little bit of contour, and then we're going to do the other side. And again, top of the ear to the nose, just like that. In there, it's contoured, okay? And then we're going to go in with our blush, this one here. And I only do one tap in here because this will be plenty. And I'm going to pat it in up to the hairline. And one tap up to the hairline. And then any extra, I like to put it in up here. It looks like I have a little color. Okay? I like this look. And then the next one we're going to do, I'm going to do a little bit of a bronzer. Just to give it a little more. Now you don't have to. I'm going to do a little bit of a bronzer and then a highlighter. So after that is done, I'm going to set my makeup before I put my bronzer and highlighter on with the finishing powder. And this has a little shaker in there, so you can shake the amount that you want, and then you're going to take your big fluffy brush and you just pat it in there. Now here's what you're going to do. You're not going to blow it off, you're not going to do any of that. You can tap it off like this, but I'm going to have you do it this way and let all of that powder get down into those bristles so you don't have to keep reloading your brush, okay? This is going to be plenty for the rest of your face, and then we just pat this in. No more rubbing and pulling and pushing. I got hair again. Okay, so that's good enough for that right there. And then we're going to put on our bronzer. And I'm going to use the lighter one right here. And what did I do with it? Here it is. So right here, make sure I get the right one. Right here, the lighter one. Just tap in there, and we're just tap along our cheeks just like this. And up here. And then we're going to use the highlighter. The highlighter is this one right here. Okay, I love this highlighter. Wait until you see what this does. Look at that. There, look at that. Isn't that? I love it. And then since we are done with this one, I am going to show you, we're going to put on our lips now. And our lips are going to entail, I'm going to use a darker lip liner for this look. And let me find it. Hang on. Gotta put my glasses on. I need my glasses to find my glasses. Put these away so that they're not in the way. Okay, so I'm going to use a darker lip liner. Actually, I'm going to use this one. This one is called Truffle, I believe. Right here. And I'm going to put on another coat of mascara. I love this look. And I guess I could leave my glasses on. Okay, I need this. Now, I'm not going to sharpen this. This has a sharpener in it too, but I'm not going to sharpen this because I like a wider line. And I'm going to come in like this. I line below my lip line. And come in here a little like this. Now we are ready for our lipstick color. I'm excited to show you. It is called Appleberry, I believe. Isn't that beautiful? So, here. Now you don't have to put it on this dark. I like it like this with the darker lip liner. And that is the Appleberry. Now I'm going to put on one more coat of mascara. Well, first let me do this. I'm going to put on this translucent powder with this beautiful big fluffy brush, and I am going to do the center of my face. And again, we do it this way. Let that fall down into the bristles, and then we're gonna no. You can do this all over your face if you want to, or just in that area. Now another little secret I'm going to show you quick before we go is that you can take the white right here, there's enough in here too, and go underneath your lashes, so if you sweat in that, you don't have that transfer to the under part of your eyelids. You just put that on there, and you get this right. So it's not going to transfer below. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on another coat of mascara. This hair, I'm about ready to pull it out. So let me know in the comments what you thought about these tips and tricks, and what you thought about this look. Would you try this look? Would you like to try this look? You can do this same look and change the colors. You don't have to use these exact same colors. Okay, I think that's good. Now I'm gonna see if I can look magical and take out this headband. I like that. Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Gotta fix my hair. Oh, and I don't want to forget, one of the most important parts of your makeup is going to be a setting spray. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? You like that? I'm going to put on a setting spray. Spritz it on. This right here is amazing. It's going to keep your makeup staying in place and no slippage. You just put it on like that. I hope my mascara was dry, because if it isn't, and looks like it was, okay. And there it is. It's going to stay in place. And now what's fun is you can put this in the refrigerator for the summertime too, and spritz your face with it if you start to get really sweaty. Take it with you in your purse. Keep it with you if you're out and about, in and out of your car, and it's hot and it's humid. Spritz your face with this. It's going to keep your makeup in place. Okay, let me double check and make sure that we went through everything that I wanted to. We finished with our mascara. We've got that all on. So let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear your comments. And again, I'm going to go over our drawings really quickly. Make your tic-tac-toe paper just like this. Fill in each one of these with your favorite Mary Kay product, And then the questions for right here, number 1, 2, and 3, I will read them again quickly. Number 1, if you could wave a magic wand, what would you change about your skin? Number 2, just for fun, would you rather A, be pampered with samples, B, spoiled with free beauty surprises, or C, just watch and chill with your beverage? Okay, answer those 3 questions. And then we're going to have a drawing for our hostess, and I will let you know later on what that's going to be. And we will draw online. If we have anybody, if nobody signed up or nobody signed in or checked in, we won't have that. And if you've invited 3 of your friends and they attended, then your name is going to go into another drawing. And then I'm going to have a drawing for a mini one of these, a mini oil-free eye makeup remover. Actually, it removes waterproof lipstick too, waterproof mascara, waterproof anything, and your lipstick. It's amazing. I think that is just about all I've got going on here. Thanks you guys for watching. If you didn't get a chance to watch the live, then hashtag replay to watch it again. And that is all I have, and I'm going to let you go. And you have a great rest of your Thursday. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow. We'll have to wait and find out. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.